106.7 Light FM.
Well, we're Cubby and Christine, and it is our annual Hope for the Holidays Radiothon for Hassenfeld Children's Hospital. And joining us, Nell Shanahan. Nell is from Westchester County. She's a longtime supporter of Sala Institute, which of course we'll learn more about in Hassenfeld Children's Hospital. Recently, she's become chair of Sala's campaign cabinet. Welcome, Nell. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So great to see you. So can you please fill us in about Sala Institute and what it's all about?
Well, the Sala Institute and the services it provides to children and families at the Hassenfeld Children's Hospital at NYU Langone really ensure that the child and the family are held in an emotional, spiritual, physical sense throughout the process of being hospitalized. And they do that through a variety of programs and initiatives, including child life, creative art therapies, nutritional support, social work, palliative care, all sorts of different programs and initiatives to support the child and to support the family through this experience.
Nell, how did you become involved?
Well, I knew, I should say, the founders of the Sala Institute very well for years, and had first become a part of the circle, I would say, a little over a year ago, and knew that it did incredible work and wanted to be involved in supporting its mission. I should add, I never expected to do work beyond supporting it philanthropically, but I did learn to understand its impact on patients and families differently when my own daughter, my 6-year-old daughter, Hannah, was admitted to the hospital last winter after experiencing a seizure. So, the interesting thing is when I was touring those hospital rooms and meeting with physicians and learning about the care and the services Sala provides and its impact, I don't think I really recognized the depth of that until I was a parent in that hospital room and my daughter was in that hospital bed. That was incredibly powerful for me. And while she was there, I experienced firsthand these services and these programs. We were met the morning after her arrival, her admission, with a child life specialist who turned to my 6-year-old daughter, who was incredibly nervous, and said, "Why don't we make some slime together?" And turned to me as the slime was being made and said, "God, how the hell are you?" And that was powerful for me. We would go for a walk as we were waiting for dinner to be served. And there was a flat screen TV for my daughter to spend some time in front of. And we came back and we were told, "Oh, there's a New York City ballet dancer who would love to teach you some ballet in your bedroom, in your hospital room, I should say." So all of these things were really clarifying for me.
So why should somebody call right now? They're tuned in, they're about to make that call, but they're not sure. Why should they call in right now and support our Hope for the Holidays Radiothon?
Wow. Well, why shouldn't they, given everything we know now about this institute? I've said often that we spend, for good reason, our lives focused on our families and our profession, right? Those are the two most important things I think we can all say is on our mind. And I think that we all have a commitment with looking beyond our families and our professions and serving in deeper ways. And in that vein, I would say, I feel like we have a responsibility to do that. There's a beautiful Jewish saying, Tikkun Olam, which really means to heal the world. And how can we do it outside of our own cocoons? And this is one way we can do that.
That's beautiful. Nell, how are you and your family doing today?
Wonderfully. She's
Good.
great. She's really wonderful. So she's thriving. Yeah.
So glad to hear that. Well, Nell, thank you so much for sharing your story and really, really inspiring all of us. We really appreciate your words, your story. So much great care is made possible through Sala for the kids at Hassenfeld Children's Hospital. So please call us 1-800-222-1067. Be a bright light for the kids. And Nell, it's been a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
106.7 Lights FM.